can be comfortable, maybe reclining, and maybe seated, but if you're seated, have some support for your back. And if you can sit comfortably 15 minutes in crisscross applesauce, do that. Maybe sitting on a cushion sometimes helps. Or, have something at your back. Or extend your legs long. That's what I'm doing. Okay, so we'll get started. Find that place where you're comfortable and your body feels completely supported. And close your eyes. It really helps to close your eyes. And if it's tough to get your eyes closed, I understand. There's a lot of busyness and our heads are full of confusing ideas. So just don't look at me, although I'm happy to see you I could see you. But look at the fire and let the flame sort of dance. It's unpredictable, but sort of contained. And watch that until you feel more ready to close your eyes. And when you can, just gently, so the lids are soft, but the eyes themselves are heavy. And I'm going to read to you tonight. I'm a big fan of E.B. White. And the little piece I'm going to read to you was something he wrote in the New Yorker in 1944. It was also a time of great difficulty. But he managed to still be a creative force. And I think that's what I want to remind everybody tonight. This is a meditation on not the suppression of your creativity, but instead to fully take this time and find ways to be expressive, like deep unrequited loves, these pauses in our life can be ripe opportunities. How many times have we asked to just be home and take a break? And here we are. And I don't think you should worry if you squander it, but you should be enthusiastic about the possibility of what might come from you. So relaxing the body, relaxing the jaw, relaxing the muscles around the mouth, relaxing your expectations, softening them like a muscle, relaxing at the center of your chest, staying open but easy. And let the breath come in and out, but don't spend a lot of time adjusting it. Just allow it. Keeping in mind the incredible creative force you are, even in moments of confusing lethargy and in these indolent days. There are little sparks of creativity that we can light up. Let your back be soft, the back body resting down, and just a little awareness in the center of the chest. Summertime. Summertime this year is a ripe girl who finds herself forsaken by the boys, the ordinarily attentive and desirous boys. They are nowhere to be found. They've disappeared, the way males do. seized by some sudden mechanical flirtation, some new interest of a passing sort. Summertime is a girl who knows they will be back, and who is conscious that she herself is irresistible over the long term, that her beauty and her accommodating ways have lost no fraction of their power. We had summertime practically to ourselves the other afternoon, and in our guilt, we lay with her summertime in the name of all who were temporarily denied that privilege, admiring her incredible poise. The scent of her clothes was unmistakable. Her sea, her sand, her sky wore the same look as ever. The insects, which are her private minstrels, sang the same seductive measure. We have never seen a discarded female more sure of where she stood than summertime. At 8 of a hot morning, the cicada speaks his first piece. He says of the world, heat. At 11 of the same day, still singing, he has not changed his note, but has enlarged his theme. He says of the morning, love. In the sultry middle of the afternoon, when the sadness of love and of heat has shaken him, his symphonic soul goes into the great movement, and he says death. But the thing isn't over. After supper, he weaves heat, love, death into a final stanza, subtler and less brassy than the others. He has one last heroic monosyllable at his command. Life, he says, reminiscing. Life. Notice the body's heaviness. And feel the points of contact returning to the body. Where you're touching down, notice where you're touching down. And where you vibrate and move and produce, just be at ease. And let those parts of you rest and drop down. And don't disturb the breath. Let the breath come in and out. And let this be recognition of the latent artist in you, the deep possibility for creative energy, pulling up out of your lethargy and melancholy something ripe and rare and unique, and sending it out. And having it come from that place, that unique, unchangeable, perfect you. And take solace That even if there are moments of stillness and inactivity and fear and worry, that those can be fertile ground for incredible works of art, incredible gifts to those of you around you. And without being difficult with yourself or chastising yourself for being more still than not. Just take the time to pull back the curtain and remember that incredible voice, the fixed and permanent and perfect, unchangeable you that was meant to be an expressive force. And this might be the time that you're needed most. So in these moments of quiet, ceding control of the stress response over to your higher mind, allowing the memory of your great gifts to rise up, and the ingenuity and creativity you have to find a way to send them out, maybe to be useful, but maybe just to be something beautiful. On a big inhale, send your arms over your head and stretch the body long. And gently roll to your right side and stay there, sort of curled up in the fetal position. Just a tight little packet of potential. A small reminder that whatever happened in moments before, this is a new moment. It's not an accident that we travel through the fetal position as we exit our practice or our meditation. Just that little reminder, a gesture to the universe and to ourselves that whatever happened or didn't, this is a new moment. It's a good time to find that core of expression and send it out, to accept the moments of being stagnant and use them as platforms to dive off of into fruitful creativity. What can you sing or paint or write? Or dance? And gently pressing yourself up into a comfortable seat. We'll take a moment and seal our practice. And eyes closed here. And take your right hand over your heart and your left hand over your right. like summer, remember how irresistible you are. Whatever happens, how powerful you are. Take a deep, slow breath in together. And as we exhale, we'll share the word Namaste.
Namaste.
Namaste. Sleep well. Sweet dreams. Thanks for being with me.